Hey everyone, it's February 11th, 2018. This is Zone 9 Gardening. I live in Tampa, Florida. So, to prune or not to prune? This is the topic of this video. Uh, Today, I woke up this morning and I found this plum hippoloxy, if I'm pronouncing that right, as you can see, covered in flowers. It's almost like covered in snow, and it has been flowering, I would say, maybe for the past 4 or 5 days. And I jumped to my Facebook group where a lot of professional people meet, and I asked him if I should prune it or not to prune it. To make a long story short, no, do not prune it. This basically the reason that they took this decision is you have to look at your zone criteria and what happened during the winter. We had a mild winter until almost like the end of the year 2017, and almost by the first week of January we have brutal 10 days. Temperature went down almost to the 40s, um, and at night also it was like lower 30s. During the day it was maybe about 50s, 60s, but that was like lasted maybe for about 10 days. And what happened, it took also like a week to warm up, maybe to some 60s, 70s. And during the night it was almost, oh, I'm looking here at the bee here, start to come over here. Anyhow, so and the temperature went down again, but this time was brutal. It went down to the 20s, which has actually not been recorded in the Tampa Bay area before. So what happened is this tree now is about 4 years old. I planted this tree about 2.5 years ago, and it was about 5, 6 foot when I planted. The first year, right after I would say I planted like around in the winter, and the first year I got only like 3 fruits. Last year there was plenty. I would say maybe about 20. This year, as you can see, I'm expecting a very good crop, as you can see right now. Uh, Anyhow, back to the subject. Basically, after the cold snap we had uh, last week, or maybe let's say about 10 days, where temperature went down to the 20s, and we had a lot of tropical damage, fruit damage, trees, even like even the spinach died. We got a lot of bad cold snaps. Even here, my avocado tree, as you can see, it's brown. It did not die, however, it got like pretty severe damage as well. Even the mulberry had a lot of leaves on it, and unfortunately it fell. So it has been warming up steadily. Back last week it started to 70s, and it's been 80s since I would say about 4 or 5 days. And we're not expecting any rain. We're not expecting the temperature to cool down. Now, officially, the last freeze warning for the Tampa Bay area is on second or third week of March, and basically, if we had any cold wave, then all my crop of, or let's say all these fruits will be gone. So uh, basically, the experts told me do not prune it because you're gonna disturb the whole tree, and this is gonna be a disaster right now. Maybe like when the tree start to bear fruit, then I could thin out some fruits to make sure that the each branch will have enough power to hold so and so fruits. But otherwise, as you can see, the fruit looks great. There's too many flowers, so leave it as it is. Do not prune it. Again, this is a pruning has become more kind of like a customized advice. Take a look at your area. Our Tampa Bay area is a little bit fluctuating from winter to another winter, so take advice from an expert before you, if you want to prune your fruit tree. But plums is one of the greatest, fastest trees that you could actually grow over here in Florida. There's no need to worry about any freeze or hot weather, blah 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 blah. But basically, I'm gonna start to pick up my fruits, I would say, by the end of April and whole May and June. It was super sweet. It's very delicious. And again, as far as like the maintenance, right now, I have been I did not put any fertilizer since summer, but basically right now we have to I have to do like a low nitrogen uh, fertilizer to help with the fruits. But otherwise, I have been composting a lot of manure, and also any juice that any juice left over, like the beets or the cabbage that and the carrots that I juice out. I just like the bulb and I throw it away just to keep the worms busy over here. All right, guys. If sorry, this video has been a little bit longer than my other videos, but hope it has useful information. If you have any questions, feel free to drop it right here. Please subscribe and like. Thank you, and have a nice day.